we're gonna go over some suspect behavior. I don't even know what we're gonna see, but we're gonna see it. So, all right, what's the first one?
All right, guys. So you guys are I'm gonna play these clips, and you guys are going to determine if it's suspect or not.
Right,
Does the internet hears that voice, right?
Yes.
I thought I was having an auditory.
Wait, you can hear the voice too?
Wait, there is no voice. All right, go ahead. Suspect or not?
Alrighty.
All right.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
That is a pejorative, Senator, that's applied to me, mainly to keep me from asking difficult questions of powerful interests. I was told that I was a conspiracy theorist. That label was applied to me because I said that the vaccines, the COVID vaccine, didn't prevent transmission and it wouldn't prevent infection, when the government was telling people, Americans, that it would. I was saying that because I was looking at the monkey studies in May of 2020. I was called a conspiracy. Now everybody admits it. I was called a conspiracy theorist because I said red dye caused cancer. And now FDA has acknowledged that and banned it. I was called a conspiracy theorist because I said fluoride lowered IQ.
Yep.
Last week, JAMA published a meta-review of 87 studies saying that there's a direct inverse correlation between IQ loss.
All right, so I'm going to assume
I
a lot
could go
of
on
those-
for about a
so
week.
Is there
I could
any
go on
one
for a
of them
week.
you can say, you got me? That really was a conspiracy theory, or are you in a
Not yet.
position to submit for the record? I think it'd just be helpful for every one of these narratives for you to submit that maybe for the record.
It was. I've never seen a confirmation hearing where the audience cheered after
I've
it was
never heard
over.
that before either. So wait, are we supposed to find out if who's sus or not?
I mean, I'd suspect that's Senator
If
of a
this
lot of
was
things.
suspicious that they were having this interaction with RFK.
Oh,
Who's
obviously.
suspicious?
That's all these guys are bought and paid for.
100%. And the last thing wasn't a conspiracy, because a conspiracy is a group of people plotting. That'd be a medical theory, not a
A
conspiracy.
conspiracy is a legal term. Two or more people plotting together for a purpose. No, in that particular case, it was sort of a rhetorical, like, you're a conspiracy theorist, right? Because they're trying to show that RFK Jr. has been right more often than not. I can't think of one where he's actually been wrong. Like,
Being a
overtly
Democrat for
confirmed wrong.
years.
No, they tried to get him on the when he said that the coronavirus was designed to target a certain demographic and spare Jews and Asians. It's like, he wasn't saying that as a design thing. It's just a statistical observation that there were some demographics, racial demographics, that were less susceptible to severe COVID than others.
All right, all right, this one. Cops investigate father who wiped snow off car with his baby. I hope to God that's not a real baby.
So you'll determine if it's
Go ahead.
okay, I'm gonna play it and then I'll tell you
How
something.
old is his baby?
But the kid's
No, that's a
wearing
real
clothing.
kid. But that's a real kid. He's wearing, but he's barefoot.
Is he barefoot?
But I mean, bro, that's a real
I mean, the
kid.
kid's neck and the head, that can't be a real kid. That's got to
That's
be a
real
doll.
kid.
No way.
Yes, it is.
I might take the unpopular.
Bro,
I might,
that is not
So
only
it
sus.
is a real kid, but
Yeah.
this is also something like men have used like their wives to like wipe the
guess
like,
what?
snow off of
I've seen the
this.
trend.
Yeah, it's like a trend.
And like, if you see the kid who's like 6, 7 years old, looks like he's having the time of his life.
Yeah,
while
that
he's
is
doing
a freaking
That's
newborn.
that's an infant, and if that's a real kid, that one's a little
No,
bit.
not a little.
bit
That's
suspicious.
sus. That is sus.
It's only borderline because it looks like he's being a little rough. But
Yeah.
the bad judgment here is posting that to the internet, knowing how people are going to react. If you do things and you know that your kid is liking it or not, and if you know your kid's not liking it and you still do it and then post it, you're asking for trouble. Even if a kid does like it, you post it, you're asking for trouble because the internet's sensitive.
Yeah.
I would give him a pass because he knows if the kid's not liking it, and the kid probably is liking
I'm
it.
not cool with
You know
that.
who loves this? Norwegians. They do this all the time because they're the worst people on earth. Just saying that.
The kid's playing in the snow unless the kid was distressed. But like, I don't know. But you're asking for trouble when you post that to the internet. You feed your dog something, people are going to, you shouldn't feed your dog
Yeah, no,
grapes.
that kid is that kid. It looked like he had no socks. That's cold. Oh my God.
If there's no socks, it's a
All
problem.
right, here we go.
Oh yeah, I saw this one. This is great.
Oh yeah, no.
Picchiare, dai. Non picchiare.
Don't tase me, bro.
I'm driving over everybody.
Like, what are they?
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
right.
driving
That's
over.
right. Oh, how
Oh,
did you do
good.
that? What are you doing?
I'm driving over.
Don't
you.
touch the hood of the car, people. This guy might have to get to the hospital for
Yeah,
something. Oh no, these idiots! And you surround somebody's car.
Yeah.
They have reasons to fear for their life.
That's
Yup.
why when DeSantis made
Then-
that law that enables you to either drive through protesters or shoot them if they're threatening you was perfectly acceptable. And my personal hero was that guy in Peru like 2 years ago who was surrounded by a bunch of these eco-protesters, popped out of the car and shot 2 of them and then drove away.
He went to jail
yeah.
for
but-
a long time. That was
Let me
murder.
explain something.
Yeah,
to you.
but you know what?
I think that was
I
Chile.
stand by it. Was it Chile?
Yeah, it was.
It was an-
Chile.
it was an American
He
guy.
was an American.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's my thing though, and you make a great point. What if like those stupid, what do they call it? Like they oil people,
Eco-terror-
protest
eco-terrorism.
losers. If I'm in my, if I'm trying to get to either somebody's dying with me or whatever, because dude, they black off whole freeways. If somebody dies, we have to hold them accountable.
Oh, I
those-
do it if I have to get coffee.
Yeah, those
baby.
justifications are like, if nobody needs to be dying. You run over those people if you want to get home before your McDonald's French fries
Yeah,
get soggy.
I'm anti- if
When you are a protester like that and you block traffic and you step into the road, you take your life into your own hands, and whatever happens is completely
And that's
on
it.
you.
You stop a car on a public roadway and then surround it. I'm fearing for my life. Like I'm gonna just run you over because I'm scared that I don't know what you're gonna do. You come to my windshield?
Or those idiots that glued their hand to like freeways.
Do you
or
hear?
what?
No, do you hear
Leave
about
them
this? Do you hear
Yeah.
about? They did it on the Porsche factory in Germany,
Yeah.
right? They thought they were gonna get all this attention, whatever. They ignored them for 2 days. They asked for a bucket because they were actually glued to the factory. And the employee workers were like, "No."
Well, did
they
you
started
hear-
complaining, "We're hungry." No, they left them there. They closed the lights and they just left them there.
Did you hear the
Fucking
one
bored.
where they glued their hands to the pavement? I forget which
And you had to cut 'em
protest
off?
it was, but they used epoxy resin instead of glue, and it's like that's soaked into the pavement and your skin. Your hands have to come off for
Oh,
us
I
to get
love
you out
it.
of here.
Oh,
Did they do it or not?
They had,
cut 'em off.
I
They put
believe
their
they,
fingers
they,
on.
they chipped up the pavement and then took them to the hospital where their hands were amputated.
Yeah.
I was going to say
I
as,
would've
as my
loved
joke, who would have thought the Germans could be so vicious? But
Yeah. Turns
Bada bing,
out.
bada boom.
Turns out. So if you like this clip, click right here. And if you want to see more like it, click right here. Stay angry, Patriots.